Man, I am so excited. I've been working hard today on putting these 4 steps for building your ultimate list together. You guys are in for a treat today. The Ultimate List Builder and Memory Jogger workbook is in the process. We're fine tuning everything because we want to make sure when we deliver this to you and you get this in your hands, you're absolutely blown away, but better than that, that your business gets blown away. So we're going to jump into it. The 4 steps to building the ultimate list. Some things that's important when you're building a network marketer, there's 3 types of people. There's the poser, the amateur, and the professional. The poser is a person you introduce to whatever your deal is, your network marketing company. They don't really have experience and they think of a few people in mind that would do well in the business. Hey, 5 or 10 people that they, I think my cousin, I think my coworker, I think whatever. Those are called posers. Then you have the next level, and I'm going to go kind of in detail with this. You have the amateur. Here's what an amateur does. See, when an amateur starts building a list, they'll put a list of people they think would be good at this. They may put a good list together of 100, even up to 200 people. If they take the time and somebody sit down and take the time with them to show them the value of that list, they'll create a list of 100, 200. More than likely, they won't call all of them. But you, as the professional, understanding how valuable this one tip is, or these 4 tips are, this is how fast your business can grow and your list can grow beyond your wildest dreams. Then you have the last person. That's the professional. See, what a professional does is super amazing. What they do is they start building a list and then they continue that list forever. Because think about it. The bigger your list, the more people you can introduce to your business opportunity or your business. Grow your list, grow your business. See, what a professional will do, and that's what I want you guys to start doing, take these 4 steps in building your list. I don't want you to just get a scrap piece of paper and write some names down. I want you to dig a little bit deeper. And then in this training, on our next video, I'm going to go into the memory jogger and I'm going to show you how to section off your list. But I don't want you to focus on that. What I want you to focus on today is really simple. It's creating a list. So you're going to get you a spreadsheet. First name, last name, phone number, email address. And step 1 is you're going to make a list, and I'm talking about a comprehensive list of everybody. You will not leave one person off of your list. Now, on the next video, I'll go over a memory jogger just to give you people to think about. But as you think about them, whether you have their contact information or not, what you're trying to do with the thought process is to extrapolate every single person that you know, may know, be close to, and you're going to write them down. Don't prejudge them. That's the worst thing you can do. Don't prejudge them. You're just writing names, phone numbers, email addresses. Sometimes this is going to require a little bit more research. You may have to go find their Facebook identification number. You may have to find them on LinkedIn or Instagram or Snapchat, one of those. But you definitely want to have every single person in your head. So for example, here's an example. If I put barber, now of course I don't have hair, but I do go get my beard trimmed. I'm going to think of my barber and the people in the barbershop that I know, that I may know them by name. That's what I'm going to do. And I'm going to make sure that I write all of them down on my list. Step 2, this is cool. The second degree of separation. So step 2 is looking at your list, thinking about the people that they know. So for example, I use my barber early. I'll use my chef. I have a chef that prepares my meals because I'm trying to get in shape and all of that great stuff. The chef has introduced me to other people. Those are people that he knows that I was introduced to. So I kind of know them, but not really. So I'll write their name down. Without discrimination, without thinking of anything about them, You know, my chef name is Xavier, Chef Zay. Chef Zay introduced me to Nicole. He also introduced me to Matt. He also introduced me to Kevin. I'll write those names down. Later on, I'll go get their contact information, or I'll do my research on Facebook because I know they're connected to him on Facebook, and make sure I have a way to contact them. Don't worry about whether you have the information or not on them. You just want to write down every name and then the second degree of separation. Step number 3, constantly expand your list. This is what professionals do. They build a list and they add to the list. For example, built the list, have thousands of people on my list. At this point, every day I meet somebody in training. I may meet somebody at the gym. I may meet somebody in the grocery store. See, my mindset is now different than it was as a network marketer, because what I'm doing is expanding my list, and that's why I call these active candidate. I have a list, the active candidate. Everybody I meet that I make contact with, that know me by name, know me by profession, familiar with me, those are my active candidates. And this list never ever stops growing. This is what separates those that come in network marketing companies and blow them away versus those that come in and do okay versus those that come in and don't do anything. See, once you get really good at this and explaining it and articulating it to that brand new person and they do it, now you have hundreds and maybe thousands of new people that you didn't have prior to them writing a list. And you're going to have to sit down, and this is an ongoing process. It never ends. You're adding to it constantly, and you're calling these your active candidates. And if you think about this core skill, you'll realize it's not very hard. You come into contact with people every single day. You just add them to their list. You're meeting people through online social media. People always friending you. People on Instagram. All you're doing is growing your list. Then you're going to work on getting their contact information. Then you're going to work on getting their email. And then every time isn't the right time to present your business opportunity. And that's what professionals know. There's always a right time, right place. What you want to do is just get the contact information, add it to your list. And then as you get more into this training, you'll know the exact time to AKA strike. Step number 4, network on purpose. Professionals network on purpose. It's hard to meet new people if you're hiding from the world. So get out and go meet people. Some you'll find at a gym, have fun with new hobbies, volunteer, go to a painting class, go to a BNI, business network event, find new places, organizations where you can meet new people. Not only will you enjoy yourself, but you'll also meet incredibly new people. This is the key to growing your network marketing company or your network marketing business. You got to get out there. You got to meet people constantly, and you have to add them to your list. Think about, who did you meet on yesterday or even today? Do you remember their name? Do you remember something about them? Do you know how to connect with them? An easy conversation is, hey, are you on Facebook? How do I find you on Facebook? That's less aggressive. Now you can connect with them, send them a message, then you're going to add them to your list. I'm going to also, on tomorrow, kind of go through the memory jogger, how you can remember I'm talking about people through your cell phone, people on your Christmas card list, people you used to work with, people on Facebook. You want to grow a list so big, thousands and thousands, and this is not a process that's going to take you hours and hours. You just do a little bit at a time. A little bit today, a little bit tomorrow, till you have a list, and then you start adding to that list. Remember, you hold the keys to transform hundreds of lives. And all you have to do is get out there, meet people, add them to your list. That's how you build the ultimate list. I'm going to give you a few more tips, tricks that I want you to do while you're creating your list. Number 1, start today. Don't put this off for another day. Once you do that, this will be an ongoing process. We will provide you pages, because we're creating a workbook for you to be able to create this list, segment this list, and this is how you're going to separate or segment this list. You're going to have your hot candidates list, which is close friends and family, co-workers. You're going to have lead with the product. So if you have a product or service and you introduced it to someone, you're going to have them in a certain category. Then you're going to have the direct approach. There may be somebody you immediately kind of went for the kill, so to speak, went for the sale. And the indirect approach list and a super indirect approach candidate list. I'm going to show you how to separate all those, how to go out there, crush it, build a massive, massive team organization. And then the key to this, you can't withhold this information. You have to share it with your team. With all of that, guys, this is Shannon M. Hamilton with Beyond Your Warm Market. I'm excited, I'm fired up, and I want to help you take the 4 steps to building the ultimate list today. Thank you, and see you on the top.